it's Lisa here. I am back with a Dollar Tree haul. I went to two different stores. One of them was, I think it was my local store, the one closest to me, on Memorial Drive in Chicopee. And then this weekend we went away. We went to New Hampshire and Maine, the coast, and I went to one Dollar Tree there. I didn't get a chance to go to any more, but I was pretty pleased with some of the stuff I found there. So I'm going to kind of split this up. So one is my local store and the other one is the store up in Seabrook, New Hampshire. But let's start with these wall arts. I've been looking for spring stuff to put up on my wall back there, and these are absolutely beautiful. I took them out of the plastic that they were in so you guys could see them, so they weren't glaring. But these are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love them, and they're perfect for the spring. I'll show you each one of them separately. These have a little bit of fall colors, but they're flowers, and I want to say those are like poppies or something like that. So they are spring. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and they did have multiple of the same print. And I almost got two of the same one, but I decided no, I wanted two different ones. So I got these, and there is a hook there. I don't know how well they would sit on a table or anything because they're not very thick. So they are definitely meant to be hung on the wall. And then I got this one, and sorry, these are canvas. They are the stretched canvas wall arts. And I'm guessing that these are actually painted. I don't think they're, well, I won't say that. They are painted, but I don't think they're painted by hand. I think they're done by a machine or something like that, because they were way too consistent and, you know, too much alike to be hand painted. And the next one is also a canvas, a stretched canvas with the hook on the back. This is a fall print. I will put this up come, you know, October, November, whatever. But I thought this was gorgeous with the birch trees and the orange and yellow and red in it. And then this one is not a canvas, but I still thought it was pretty for the fall. And I didn't take the plastic off of this one, sorry. But, you know, the fall trees with the park scene and the city skylight behind. And this does have the hook there to hang it with. I'm not sure I like the frame that much, although it does, you know, it's gold, so it kind of goes with the trees. But it's an odd shape, so I don't think I'll find a frame to fit it, so I'm probably just going to leave it as is. But I just thought that was beautiful. And then some more spring stuff. I'm still trying to find spring stuff for back there. I'm not seeming to have a lot of luck in finding things to decorate back there. I mean, I like the way it is now, but it's just not saying spring to me, so I kind of want to change it up a little bit. So I bought this scarf. It's got the butterflies and the pink and orange flowers and the green and blue, and just thought it was very pretty. That's going to kind of act as a runner back there, because even though you can't see it on camera, it's a very white, stark white bookcase, and on top it just doesn't look good without something underneath it. Plus it's, you know, it's like particle board and it's gotten wet, so you know, there's bubbles in the paint in the particle board and stuff, so I just want to cover it up with something. So this is going to be used back there as a runner. And I bought a couple of different boxes, containers, whatever you want to call them. I like this one because it's got the tulips and the little green bow, and it's just a box with the ribbon. I may take the ribbon off depending on how I use it back there, if I use it back there at all. It's my plan to, but I couldn't find another one of these, and I wanted another one. So I did pick up this one that has the Easter eggs, but this to me is more Easter, not spring. So I really didn't want to put this out yet. It's got the little purple purple. Yeah, purple ribbon and the pink. There's a little bit of glitter in both of these, but there doesn't seem to be any glitter fallout at all. They're, you know, very well glittered, if that makes sense. So I bought both of these. I don't know how I'm going to use them yet. I really want to use this one for the spring and this one for Easter, but I don't know if that's going to work. So we'll see. But they are very cute. And then I picked up this little pail, which I think is just adorable. It's got the butterfly and all the different colored flowers and a couple of different butterflies on it. So I thought this went well with this. I thought they, you know, they paired very well. But again, it's a different shape, and it's a different, I like some symmetry. I like to have, you know, one thing on one side and the same thing on the other side. So I'm still looking. I don't know. I might play around and see what I come up with, but we'll have to see. And I did pick up some of these Aster Daisy clip-ons in the like pale, well, there's some greens in there and there's pinks, but it's mostly white. I just thought these were really pretty. I, again, don't know what I'm going to do with them. I probably shouldn't have bought them because I didn't have a specific idea for them, but I thought they were really pretty, and they sang spring to me, so we'll see. The rest of this stuff is kind of just basic stuff. I picked up some of the SureFresh, let's get the English side so I can actually read it. SureFresh storage snack bags. You get 45 in a box. I use these all the time because I still eat protein bars, usually twice a day, sometimes only once. And when I eat them twice a day, I will take them in one of my, I don't have one up here, but one of the containers from Dollar Tree, one of the clip side containers that you got either 2 or 3 in a package, and they come out around the school year, beginning of the school year. So I'll take one in that, I'll cut up, and then I'll cut the other one up and put it in this to take with me. It just makes it easier than dirtying 2 of them. You know, I just dump it in the other one. So anyway, long story for storage bags, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. My husband just got a new car, new to him at least, and I'm trying to help him keep it clean, although he smokes his cigars in it, so I don't know how clean it's going to stay. But I was thinking that if he had one of these portable dusters in his glove box or whatever, that, you know, it would just be easy for him to dust any ashes or whatever away and dust away, and maybe keep his car a little bit cleaner than he kept his last one. And now if I can close this without breaking it, there we go. So this is a extendable handle, folding handle, whatever you want to call it. I have one of these in my car and I love it. It's just easy. I keep it in my glove box. I pull it out and I just dust down my dashboard whenever I feel like it needs it. The next thing I picked up are these pastel baking cups, and I'm actually not going to use them for baking. Well, that's not true. I'm going to use them for baking, but it's for baking my mini bariatric meatloaves, because they make a big mess of the pan, and I'm hoping that these will work and not get too saturated with oil and just fall apart or stick to the meat. I'm thinking they'll be okay, but we'll see. I'm just tired of cleaning the muffin tin every time I make them, which isn't very often. But anyway, that's what those are for. Not baking goods, unfortunately. The next thing I picked up was this mix and serve container, and it's by Cooking Concepts. It doesn't say how many ounces. Oh, it does on the side though, if I can read it. Which I can't. There are gradations on the sides, either side with ounces. Well, one side has ounces, the other side has nothing. It just has gradations. I cannot read. I think it goes up to 16 ounces up here, way up here. What I'm going to use this for is I make keto pancakes, or I make bariatric pancakes. And I don't use the batter all in one day. So I will mix the batter in here. It'll be easy to pour it out through this, and then I will store this in my fridge for the next time I want the pancakes. So that's what this is for. And that is everything for my local store. And as I make noise with my bag, sorry. Now for the New Hampshire store. Let's start with this bag. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the mason jars with the twine and the different flowers. And in the at the bottom it says, "Let your dreams bloom." I love this bag. I saw it, I fell in love with it, but I left it. I walked away. And then I was thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I should pick up a bag instead of using, you know, one of the plastic bags that they're going to give me. And I started looking at other bags. I was like, no, if I'm buying a bag, I'm going to go buy the one that I fell in love with when I first saw it. So I went back and picked it up. Now, would it have been easier to just reuse one of my own bags? Yes, but I didn't have my car, so I didn't have any my reusable bags available to me, and I don't think my husband had any in his vehicle. So that's my excuse for buying this bag. Plus, I liked it. The first thing I picked up, I saw Christy Davis haul this, and I was on the search for it. I looked for it in my store and did not find it there. So I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh, I'm not going to find this thing. Well, when I ever saw it at the Seabrook, New Hampshire store, I was so happy because I want to use this for my father's birthday in July. It is the gift bag that looks like a crinkled up paper bag, and it says hint, not a chainsaw. I want to use this for his gift so bad. I don't care how small or big the gift is. I am using this somehow because I just think that it made me think of my father when I saw her haul it, and I just think that is so funny. So that's my first purchase, and the bag is huge. I mean, you can see it's like 3 times bigger than my head. And then I picked up a couple of signs, actually 3 signs. Excuse me while I reach into the bag. The first one I got, I think this was out last year, and I never found it in my stores, or if I did, I just decided not to get it. Well, this time I decided to get it when I saw it. I just think it's so adorable. It says, "Welcome to our patch," and it's just got the carrot that, you know, looks like it's the galvanized metal around the outside. It's not, it's flat, but there is, you know, what looks like galvanized metal up here and down here, and that is raised. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe if I do it that way, there you go. That is, you know, raised, and it just, I love this sign. Not quite sure where I'm going to put it yet. I will probably put it on the front door, because this can be spring. Even it's meant to be Easter, but I don't see why it couldn't be spring, or even summer. So that's the first sign. The next one, again, I'm not sure if I saw this at my Dollar Trees last year, and I know it was out last year. And I'm not even sure I saw it at any of my Dollar Trees this year. But I picked it up in New Hampshire, and I hesitated about this one because, you know, I don't have any little kids. My son is 30 years old. But this one says, "We believe in the Easter Bunny." And this one will definitely go on the front door, probably tonight. I think it's so pretty, and with the burlap bow and the glitter on it, I just think it's beautiful. And the, you know, distressed wood and the different colors, it's gorgeous. For $1, I mean, you can't go wrong. I couldn't leave it there. And then this next one is so adorable. I have not seen this at any Dollar Tree that I have been to, and I have not seen anyone haul this. And this was the only one of this kind. But it's one of the longer signs, and It is very, very glittery. I'm probably going to have to spray it. I haven't really handled it much, so I don't know how bad the glitter is. But it's got the little pink bunny with the butterfly and the chick and the flower, and then the chick with the Easter egg that says welcome. I just thought this was adorable, and I have not seen anyone haul it. And like I said, this was the only one there that I saw. They had other ones in different styles, but this was the only one of this style that I saw. And I just think it's adorable. So, so cute. And I may even hang this one in here or on my bathroom door up here or something. Just because I've only got one door to the house that I would hang anything on. And there's 2 doors to the house. Well, there's multiple doors to the house, but 2 doors that we enter. One is a main door that we use all the time. And that's where I would hang a sign. The other door we don't use very often, and people really can't see that door very well, so I wouldn't hang anything there. Not that you need to know any of this. And I kind of went, wait a minute. For me, I went a little notebook crazy. This one is the faux marble, and it says, "This girl won't stop." And there are 60 sheets in here, and I just thought this was so pretty. And this is the first time I've seen this at any Dollar Tree around me. And this Dollar Tree wasn't around me. It was in New Hampshire. So anyway, this is the first time I've seen this, or I would have picked it up a long time ago. But I love that saying, "This girl won't stop." And then the next notebook I got, I have seen these previously at other Dollar Trees, including the ones close to me. There are 70 sheets. It's by Jot. This one is a Greenbrier product. But this one, I don't like the color necessarily, and it is a little wonky right here. I don't know if you can see that. Nope, you can't see it. There we go, right there. But I like that it's got the little pocket on the front. And then it's just a lined paper. But I think what I'm going to do is use this for my coupons and my shopping list. That way my coupons are right here, my shopping list is right here, and I'm good to go. I just need this one notebook, and that's all I need. So I was happy to see that. That was the only one they had. Unfortunately, it's black. Didn't care for the black, but you know what? I'm not going to be picky. I've seen them before. I didn't pick it up when I had seen them in other colors, so my fault. And then my niece, who really isn't my niece, she's actually my cousin, but because I'm an only child, my aunt said that, you know, it started having her kids call me Auntie Lisa. And I call them my niece and nephew because my aunt and I are very close, and I will never have, you know, nieces and nephews of my own. So anyway, she's graduating from college in May, and I saw this grad, what is this? Picture frame. So I decided to pick it up. They had it in gold as well, but I'm a silver person. I prefer silver over gold. I actually prefer red. I actually prefer rose gold over any other thing, but if I can't get that, then I'll get silver. So I picked this up for her graduation. And then I picked up a couple of candles. They are both Old Williamsburg. I have not seen anyone haul this scent yet. It is the Basil Herb Garden. And it smells, for Basil Herb Garden, it smells very floral. But I like it. I like the smell of it. It smells a little bit like lilac to me. But I like the smell of it. We'll see how the throw is. But it's in the, you know, the little mason jar. And same thing with this one. It is also in the mason jar. It's the yellow. And I just think this is a beautiful spring color. And this is the sea salt and pineapple. Helps if I hold it up the right way. And when I was in the store, I could smell the pineapple really well. Now I'm not smelling it so much. I don't know what the difference is, but there's definitely a pineapple smell there, but it's not as potent as it was in the store. So I'm hoping the throw is good on this. And then I just got a couple of a couple more kitchen things. Sorry while I grab my stuff out of the bag. Shouldn't have put it on the floor, but don't really have much space for anything else. No, there's more in the bag than I thought there was. Hang on one second. I got one more thing way down at the bottom. Here we go. Okay. I've been looking for these in my stores and not been able to find them. So I found them in the New Hampshire store, and these are the lip oils by LA Colors. I got the watermelon. They didn't have very many flavors left. They had grape. I'm not sure what the other scent flavor, whatever was, but I picked up the watermelon one. My lips get so dry in the hospital, and I'm trying to, you know, keep stuff on them. So I figured if I tried the lip oil, maybe that would help. I'm hoping it's not too sticky and, you know, like gross feeling on my lips. I'm actually going to try it right now. It does have like a doe foot applicator, which is nice. I can get into it. I have no strength anymore. Ugh. So it's not super thick, which I guess for an oil you wouldn't really expect it to be. So it's kind of thin, but that's the applicator. It's a doe foot. Not bad. Definitely adds a gloss to your lips, which with an oil you would expect. It does definitely smell like watermelon. I'm not going to taste it because that's just gross. But it does smell like watermelon. And hopefully it helps moisturize my lips when I'm at work or at home, whatever. And then I picked up some of the Betty Crocker Easy Seal storage containers. You get two. They're 2 cups each, and it's got a screw-on lid. I like to use these like if I'm making tuna fish or whatever, or guacamole or whatever. They're good to store the guac or the tuna or whatever in the refrigerator, and they are usually pretty good seal. They don't leak. And then I picked up some of the Betty Crocker Easy Seal storage containers. These are 1/2 cup each. These just have a snap-on lid, but they are pretty good. They don't really leak unless you have a lot of liquid in them. Like one day I had pineapple, and the pineapple itself would have been fine, but you know, the juices from the pineapple ended up leaking in my bag, which luckily it was a Dollar Tree bag. It's one of the silky or satin, I guess they were called satin bags. It was the one with the blue background and the red anchors on it. Inside of that is a washable inside, so I was able to wash it out and we were all good. But I got some of these for, you know, different things, usually bringing fruit or whatever to work in. And then I just picked up the Green Label, Nature's Own Green Label paper plates. They're the small 6-inch ones. They're compostable, sustainable, eco-friendly, and renewable. They are environmental and economical and convenient. Would help if I could read today. So I just picked these up. Once in a while I'll bring stuff to work that, you know, I just need a small plate for, so I'll grab them. And last but not least, I picked up the 14-inch air-filled balloon in gold. It's the number 1. I didn't really want the gold, but they only had gold colors. They didn't have the silver ones. What we went up to New Hampshire for was to take pictures of me on the beach. I wanted to take pictures of what I look like at my 1-year mark for my bariatric surgery. Well, we went up to Old Orchard because I liked the pier there and I just thought it would be a great place to take pictures. Well, it was like 60 something down here. It was freezing and foggy up there like you would not believe. And I had a dress on because I wanted, I wanted to look nice. I wanted to, show off my figure and so on and so forth. I couldn't stay on the beach. I took a selfie and I took a picture of the pier. But I couldn't stay there long enough to actually get other pictures done. So we're going to have to go back up in the summer and I'll take pictures, and it's not like I'm going to gain weight. Knock on wood, I am not going to gain weight. So we'll take pictures in the summer, but unfortunately in the summer it's going to be more crowded, so people are going to be getting in the way, and you won't have as much space to take pictures and what have you. So I don't know. Oh, so that's what I got this for, is I was going to buy one of the big helium-filled number ones, and I do have those in rose gold, and I may still do that come the summertime. But I got this to take pictures with. So I don't know when that'll happen, but I will try and share them on here. If you don't know, which I think some of you probably do, because I think I've mentioned it on here before, and you've probably noticed that I've lost quite a bit of weight since a year ago. I had gastric bypass surgery a year ago, March 27th, and I have reached my goal. I've actually surpassed my goal. I do have another channel for my weight loss surgery. If you have any interest in, following that. I don't post very often because there's not a lot going on now. But I do try and, do updates and posts once in a while. It is Losing Lisa RNY, and it's, if you have any interest in, seeing what I went through, or, my journey or anything like that, I will try and remember to post it down below, so you can click on the link and check it out. But that's it for my Dollar Tree hauls. I hope I, was able to show you something that might pique your interest. And, obviously the store in New Hampshire, if you're not in New Hampshire, then it's kind of far to go. But, we go up there every, few months, or a couple times a year at least. And I always like to check out the different stores. They're not always great. They're not always better than my stores here at home, but there are times I find things, that I couldn't find at home, like some of the signs and the bags and stuff like that. So anyway, I have talked almost 30 minutes now, so I will shut up and let you guys go. If you haven't subscribed, please do that down below. Give me a thumbs up and click the notification button if you want to be notified as soon as I upload a new video. And I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful week and enjoy your friends and family. Thank you. Bye-bye.